Hello everyone. Today I'm going to compare American culture to Iranian culture. My goal is to describe three different aspects of these two cultures: individualism, being open-mindedness, and the difference between toilets. One of the most values in American culture is individualistic. In American culture, to be succeed or achieve your personal goal, one should be strong and independent. In the individualistic culture, teenagers might be expected by their parents to have after-school job, or even after graduating from high school, they might be asked to pay rent or move out from family home. On the other hand, in my culture, oh my God, it's completely different. In my culture in Iran, parents, of course, they teach their children to be independent and have responsible about their life, but they won't let them to go anywhere. I mean, they never leave them alone. Children in Iran are always kids for their parents, even if they got married, even if they become older, it's not different. Sometimes it's a little annoying. But family in Iran means you're not alone. You can always ask help for anything from your family, and your parents never ask you to leave the home. And the door of family home is always open for all members of family. In some aspects, I prefer my own culture because I think that if we stick to each other, we can make more success and we can be more successful. But two person always have more power than one person. But I would prefer to mix these two cultures together, blend them, and make new things. Not as individual as Americans, not as dependent as Iranian. And when I decided to come here to America, I think I prefer myself to adapt myself with Americans' culture. And I have to be more individual to be successful here. Another thing is that Americans are so open-minded, but not as open-minded as they think they are. In many aspects, privacy is really important for Americans. For example, the home is a safe haven for Americans. It's inappropriate to visit even close friends without calling ahead. On the other hand, they believe that they are open-minded, and I saw a little contrast in these things. For example, I went to a club with my friends next to UCF University, and when I wanted to dance, I saw girls and boys dance with each other in a way that they touch each other, and they considered it as being open-minded. I was shocked, and because in my culture it's really different. It's really rude and aggressive if you touch a girl while she's dancing. I love dancing, and I find this so challenging for me to not go clubbing. Yet everything is changed when Joanna, my teacher, introduced me to swing dance. I found it so interesting, and I will definitely learn it in future. This contrast that I saw here was about toilets. The style of Iranian toilets are completely different from here. I prefer toilets in Iran. I'll explain why. Because in Iran, we wash ourselves by water, but here Americans just use dry napkins to clean themselves. And it's funny that whenever I go to restroom, I take shower immediately after that because I don't feel I'm clean. It's funny that I use bottle of water at home in restroom. Nobody can't understand this big challenge of my life here because they got used to use napkins instead of water. But I bet if they try wash themselves with water instead of napkins, they would change their mind and they would change every toilet to Iranian toilet here. Thank you for watching my presentation. If you have any questions, you may email me and I'm not going to answer them. Sorry.